Hey guys, how's it going?
What's going on? We have a hoop right here. We got ourselves a hoop. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, this hoop's actually pretty nice. I like it. But you can even shoot on it. Like, I hear like I'm like kind of deep though. Watch it. You see that? Nothing but net.
Exactly.
Bang. I'm consistent with it. I'm just consistent with it. Anyway, today we got ourselves a video. We are going to be going through who we think is going to win each award.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. You know, we're gonna have the playoffs going on, and
Before you do it, how about you go make a dunk? Make a dunk. Make a dunk.
Oh, baby!
Oh!
Watch this.
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, I'm on fire now. I'm on fire.
Off camera. Oh! Anyway, let's get straight into it.
Yeah, it's party time. We're here to have a good time. We're back. You know, I said we're gonna film 2-3 times a week. You know, we're gonna have a good time. Do you need chairs tonight?
I'm gonna ask you.
You get chair? Okay, all right. Well,
Oh,
man.
that was a miss.
Oh,
That hit
yeah.
backward.
That's okay. I'm not gonna make it all. You know, everybody don't make it all. So that's good.
Anyway.
So what are we doing today?
You wanna use your chair?
Okay, we can get chairs.
Anyway, we're going to be going through the awards and saying who we think's going to win third, second, and first. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and start with Coach of the Year. Who do you have as your third place? Who do you have as third place for Coach of the Year?
Well, I think that it's going to be the Oklahoma Thunder coach, Billy Donovan.
Coming in third?
They're going to come in third place, you know, because that team is on fire. They have a good team with picking up Chris Paul, and the record is very good. So I'm predicting that they're going to be in third place.
All right. For my third place, I have Doc Rivers from the Los Angeles Clippers. I just feel like that he has made, to take last year, and then now look at this year. This team is just so amazing. He did so much financial decisions that the best financial decisions and best trades, I feel like, in the league. And Lakers are first in the league, but I do think that the Clippers are probably the best team in the Western Conference, and that's all because of Doc Rivers. Sure, I mean, I'm a Rockets fan, and even though I like Doc Rivers, even though I thought it was funny that Austin Rivers was team up. I thought that was funny. I do think that he did a good job with the Clippers, and I did think that they have a good chance of winning the championship.
Okay.
So yeah, Doc Rivers is my third. Who's your second right now?
I think the Houston Rockets. I think
Mike D'Antoni.
Mike
Mike
D'Antoni.
D'Antoni.
Yeah, you know, because of, you know, even though that they should have won the championship last year, and they do have a good team. They picked up Westbrook, and then they improved, and I think that he's gonna be in the running, I believe.
My runner-up is Frank Vogel from the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, there's no question that the Lakers are probably the best offensive team in the league. Just the fact that Frank Vogel, this is all because of Frank Vogel. Like, without Frank Vogel, the Lakers would have never had LeBron or AD. Frank Vogel is just, I feel like he is my number one pick. Obviously, my favorite coach is Mike D'Antoni. My number one pick is he is the best coach this year. But if we're talking about like the best coach, I think it's Frank Vogel for sure. But my number one, I feel like he did a better job this year because he carried the Lakers from not making the playoffs last year to being the number one seed in the West.
Right.
This year.
Right.
That deserves some credit.
I think you're right.
Who is your number one?
Number one is Los Angeles Lakers, like you
Frank
said.
Vogel?
You know, he didn't make the playoffs. So why not be the coach of the year? If you have a team that you did not make a playoff one year, and then now you're number one seed, you have to be the coach of the year. You know, you have to be. You're at the top of your division. You're leading the pack, so you have to be coach of the year. That's my opinion. That's what I think.
All right, in my opinion, I think that coach of the year this year is going to be Nick Nurse from the Toronto Raptors. Nick Nurse, coach of the year. I mean, he wasn't coach. I think was he coach of the year last year? I forgot. I don't know. I don't think he was.
He might have because they won the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's before the playoffs. I don't know if he was like not sure. But they lost Kawhi. Okay, that's all you gotta know. I mean, I'm not saying other stuff, but like Kawhi Leonard was probably the key piece to them winning the championship. Then Kawhi requested a trade, and then Nick Nurse traded him. The fact that the Raptors have a better record than the Clippers have Kawhi. But Nick Nurse said, okay, Kawhi, leave. We don't need you. The Raptors are dominating. That just proves they lost their superstar player, and their player is literally their team is just a team of underrated players. If somebody can make an underrated team, if a coach can make an underrated team, a player of underrated players, no superstars, be the number 2 seed in the East, third best team in the league. If they can make a team do that, they are coach of the year. That's why I think Nick Nurse will be coach of the year.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to be moving on to most improved player of the year. Who do you have as number 3?
Well, I know people might be shocked to be like, no way, but I think it's Chris Paul.
Really?
I think Chris Paul has stepped his game up. You know, he was James Harden.
He was good.
He was good, but I think he stepped his game up even more.
He was a superstar in Houston.
I know, but look, he's carrying this team. James Harden carried.
Steve Adams, no Gallinari.
Yeah, but James Harden carried the Houston Rockets when Chris Paul was there, and then Chris Paul went to Oklahoma City. He's carrying that team there. Yeah, I think if they're gonna win a championship, it's gonna be because of Chris Paul and his leadership.
If I didn't put Chris Paul on my list, even though OKC. I think OKC can win the championship because that's just them. For my number 3 spot, this may get a lot of you guys mad, but I think number 3 is Luka Doncic. I mean, it may not, but it may. Because I think Luka Doncic was number 3. That's my race. Like last year, he was averaging like a couple, maybe 19 points, I believe it was. He was a star back then. Now he's averaging like triple double, and the Mavericks are having in the first quarter already 40 points as a team, 50 points as a team. The Mavericks have been being carried by 2 people, Kristaps and Luka. The only reason I didn't pick Kristaps is because Kristaps, we already knew he was a superstar, but Luka Doncic, this is his 2nd year in the league, and he's already a top 10 player. That's crazy, which means number 3 goes to Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. Anyway, your number 2.
My number 2 pick is going to be Jeff Green for the Houston Rockets. He's been shooting some threes. He's been blocking shots, and a lot of people might not know who he is, but he has very improved his game since he's been in Houston.
All right, my turn. For number 2, I said Domantas, however you guys say it, Domantas Sabonis from the Indiana Pacers. Now, I bet you quite a little bit of people knew who he was before. A little bit of people knew who he was before. Come on. No one knew he was in 2019. 2020? He's a superstar. People will say that he is the best player on the Pacers. He is the top overall. And they have Victor Oladipo and Malcolm Brogdon on that team now. Domas Sabonis is the best player on that team. And it was a really close decision between Domas, and my number 1, see who's the most improved. But Domantas Sabonis has improved a lot. But my number 1, I feel like, deserves this award. Anyway.
All right. Well, I have Luka Doncic as the Dallas Mavericks as the most improved player of the year. I think he deserves it. Even that team.
He was rookie of the year last year.
Yeah, but that's true. But I don't know. I'm just gonna take a wild guess. I know it's a short season, and they took some time off, so I'm just guessing Luka Doncic. I might be wrong. Who knows? That's my prediction.
My number one for most improved player of the year is Bam Boom Adebayo from the Miami Heat. No one knew who Bam Adebayo was. He wasn't even a starter last year. I think, wait, was he a starter? I don't know, but he was a nobody last year. Now, actually, I have some friends that gave me a Bam Adebayo card because they're like, oh, this guy's a nobody. He didn't know who he was. No one knew who he was. He's a superstar now, and now I have Bam Adebayo cards, and my friends are asking for them back, and I'm like, you shouldn't give them to me. I already had them, so I gave them back. But that's, okay, this is a little off topic, but if you have a card of a nobody, make sure to keep it. Because that person can be a superstar someday.
Right, especially if it's a rookie. I always keep the rookie card because
I have a John Morant card.
yeah, even though when they start off, they may not be that good, but if they go to another team, they might dominate. You know, think about James Harden. You know, he was Oklahoma Thunder. He was on the bench and stuff, and they traded him. He was an okay player, but when he got to the Rockets, he stepped up his game. And I guarantee you, everybody who had this rookie card, if they gave it away or sold it, I guarantee you right now, they wish they had kept that card.
Anyway, back to Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo, I think, deserves the Rookie of the Year. He's been dominant. I think he's averaging close to 20 points a game he's been so good. I feel like Bam has to win this award. Just no doubt, in my opinion. Anyway, next award, Rookie of the Year. Who's your number 3?
I think it was John Morant. John Morant. I think John Morant. That's my pick.
Do you have any explanation or just John Morant?
Not John Morant. That's number 3.
I think for number 3, Kendrick Nunn is my number 3 because Kendrick Nunn is. It was a tie. I was deciding if I wanted to put in 3 people for number 3. I was deciding between Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, and RJ Barrett. The thing about Tyler Hero and RJ Barrett is that I feel like RJ Barrett and Tyler Hero, they're good players, don't get me wrong. I just feel like out of the 3 of them, Kendrick Nunn has played the best, and I think that's why I think that Kendrick Nunn is going to win 3rd place for Rookie of the Year. All right, who's your number 2? Roy Hachimura.
Yeah. I have no explanation. I just saw a list and I just start picking them. So who knows? I might just be all off, so I'm just doing my best.
Oh, you should be able to explain your number 1 though.
Yeah.
All right, my number 2 is Zion Williamson. Don't get mad at me. Zion Williamson is my number 2. Zion Williamson, he'd be my number 1 if he played at the beginning. But just because he skipped the part half the season, so he didn't play for that long. Just because he played that, let's be real here. If Zion played at the beginning, the Pelicans. Honestly, it's not Zion's fault. He had an injury, so he couldn't control that.
Mm-hmm.
But if Zion played at the beginning, he didn't have that injury. The Pelicans would probably make the playoffs right now. Probably. They still have a chance. Just they'd probably already be in the playoffs if Zion played. But since Zion didn't play the full season, I'm not putting him as Rookie of the Year. Next year, he could win Rookie of the Year because
he won't be a rookie.
Yeah, but they have a rookie contract. Ben Simmons won 3 times.
Okay.
But next year, Zion could win Rookie of the Year because Ben Simmons won 3 times, so Zion could probably win.
Okay.
No, because they have a 4-year rookie contract.
Okay. All right.
As long as they're still under that contract, they're still a rookie. That's how it works.
Okay, we have to check that out. Okay.
That's how it works. When I was doing 2K stuff, they have rookie contracts in that too.
Okay.
You can win Rookie of the Year multiple times. Fact check it. Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year 3 times.
Let's
3 times.
Make a comment at the bottom, okay? Please.
Yeah, comment to the bottom.
Be nice with it, okay? If you disagree.
Anyway, who's your number 1?
Zion Williams. Even though, like you said, he didn't play the whole year, but I think towards the end, the way he's been playing, I think he's gonna get Rookie of the Year. I think it's gonna surprise
That's
people.
interesting.
Right.
Anyway, my number 1 is probably no shock to you guys. This guy is rumored to win Rookie of the Year. John Morant for me from the Memphis Grizzlies. I forgot to get it from the Miami Heat. Zion Williamson's from the Pelicans. Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies is, or Vancouver Grizzlies, however you want to say it. Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies is my pick for Rookie of the Year. He's been incredible. He played the full season. Doesn't have one of those break contracts that LeBron and Westbrook and Kawhi have. He doesn't have one of those contracts, and he's averaging like 25 points a game. And he can shoot from the logo. He can shoot from half court. If he wanted to, he could shoot from full court probably. He could shoot from deep three, maybe even regular three. And his layup package is as crazy as Tristan Jazz, T-Jazz. Okay. Crazy as that. That's why I think Ja Morant's going to win Rookie of the Year right there. But I think it will be close between Zion and Ja.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Okay. Defensive player of the year.
Who's your number 3?
The Serge
Ibaka?
Ibaka, yeah, I have no really like this person.
My number 3 is Serge Ibaka as well, just because Serge Ibaka, or Serge Ibaka, because he's been dominating with that block, blocking people like I do to my dad whenever we play one-on-one, breaking his ankles, Anyway. Serge Ibaka.
This same guy talking about his ankle hurts. I said, because I broke him? He started laughing.
He didn't break his ball.
I thought your ankle was hurt.
He did. No.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, Serge Ibaka is my number 3. He's been blocking people. He's been playing lockdown defense. Anyway, that's my number 3. Who's your number? Okay. Should we just already mention that we have the same list?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we have the same list. How okay. Want me to go through it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and you can add something if you want. Our number 2 is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
He's been pin glassing people.
Blocking shots and.
Yeah, pin blocking. He's been stealing the ball and just dunking it,
Right.
I think, Duncan hasn't been doing defense, but he's been playing lockdown D like Serge. The only reason I put Giannis over Serge is because I feel like he's been playing better lockdown defense, like Milwaukee versus you know what? Hang on a sec. I'm gonna change it right now mid-video. My number 3. I don't think it's gonna be Serge. Number 3, I'm gonna put Robert Covington. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change mine to him.
For 30s?
No, for Defensive Player of the Year. Number 3. For number 3, I'm gonna change from Serge to Robert Covington. He blocked Giannis. I forgot about him. Anyway, yeah. So number 3 is gonna be Robert Covington. Do you want to stick with Serge?
I'll stick with Serge.
All right. Anyway, like Giannis, he's been doing really good. And okay, here's your number 1.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's mine too.
Stealing the ball and very fast.
Block
ball. Yeah, so that's our prediction. Yeah.
Anyway, it has come to the main part of the video, the part that you guys have been waiting for. I bet you guys probably skipped to this part if you just want to get to MVP. MVP of the game. We have different lists, guys. Who's your number 3?
Giannis. I think he won it a couple of years ago.
You won it last year?
Last year, yeah. So he's not going to do back-to-back. And so even though he's been playing good on defense, but offensive-wise, he's A-okay, So,
A-okay?
Yeah, he's A. Even though they're number 1, but it's because of people on their team. He has some 3-point shooters up there, but I do not think he's going to be player of the MVP. He's not going to be MVP.
My number 3 is James Harden, Mr. Wait a second. Mr. I'm off camera, so I'm going to shoot it.
Oh, man. Good shot.
Anyway, I think it's James Harden just because, he's been playing good, that's no doubt. Averaging 40 points a game. It's amazing. No other person's averaging over 40. The second highest scorer is Bradley Beal, and he's averaging 30.
So if nobody's averaging 40, don't you think he should be the MVP?
No, because that's play style. He's just averaging points.
Okay.
The MVP is about assists, it's about assists.
Okay.
It's about offensive rebounding. It's about scoring. It's about all that stuff.
Okay.
Playmaking, pass accuracy, IQ. It's all about all that stuff, not just scoring. James Harden, not the best offensive rebounder. He can assist the ball. He just doesn't choose to.
But he does.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my number 1. My number 1 is Russell. My number 1 is Russell Westbrook because he's been making every dunk, making everything. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's number 2. Yeah. Wow. They, you know, Russell Westbrook, they even got highlights of him missing dunks.
They have a 3-minute. We literally watched this morning. There's a 3-minute video of him missing dunks.
Yeah, I'm like, how does somebody have time to make a video of him missing dunks?
That's just
3 minutes.
That
And they
was
like one of them like 18 missed dunks and stuff.
that was just from that season.
Yeah, and rest of people be like, we were glad you with the Rockets and stuff.
I mean,
You know,
30 points a game. Let's go.
yeah. So we were happy for you. So I know somebody
I mean,
like, why y'all giving Westbrook a hard time every time y'all film? No,
we're just playing.
But we're thankful for you, Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't leave.
Yeah, don't leave, and you know, and we're thankful for you. We're just playing, okay? We like
We're
to
just playing around.
and hopefully one day we'll get a chance to meet you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a heck of a video and one heck of experience.
Right, yeah. And if you come up to us and says, why y'all keep on talking about it?
Oh.
It's not us.
Imagine,
It's a twin. We
yeah,
got
it's a
somebody
twin.
that's on YouTube looking like us, talking like us, but it's not us.
No, that's not. No. We are the twins. That's our other people. The real Reagan challenge. They're in Washington D.C. We're the twins.
Yeah. So you know, we're gonna hopefully when all this is over with and go to Houston, see some games, go to China, see some games as well.
I'm gonna go to Houston.
Right. We too.
Anyway, number 2. Who's your number 2?
LeBron James.
Same here.
I think
LeBron James.
LeBron, you know, he's scoring a lot. He's done a lot of assists. He's doing a good job this year, and especially for having a team that didn't make the playoff last year, and now number 1 seed team. So as the leader of the team, I think he's gonna be the MVP.
I mean, number 2 is LeBron James. Right, LeBron James, he's been no doubt. He is one of the best players. He's the top 10 player for sure. Top 10 player of all time for sure right now. He's probably number 6 or 7, honestly. Like there's a bunch of players I'm really LeBron. But anyway, LeBron James is just epic. Whenever he's on the court, whenever he's like driving in, you already know it's over. See, he's carrying the Lakers. Let's be real again. Sure, Anthony Davis is on the Lakers, okay? And Davis on the Lakers, like he's probably carrying them. LeBron James is averaging 30 a game. 35, no, I think not 30, 20 something a game. Right. On the game, and I think he is averaging a triple-double, double-double, doesn't matter. Right. He is just explosive. I'm talking. When I mean explosive, I mean like whenever he jumps up for a dunk, it's over. Like he's gonna do it. It doesn't matter if you try to block it. Doesn't matter if you're going to block it. It's over. Yeah. And one thing that LeBron loves more than MVP, which makes him a better guy, which makes him an awesome guy, is he likes Taco Tuesday. I agree with you, LeBron. Taco Tuesdays, awesome.
Yeah, and I know some people when he said he thinks he's number 6 of all time, I got mad like, whoa. He got to be number 1. I got to be number 2.
Kareem, Larry Bird.
But you have to remember different eras. You know, you have the
I can think of 6
70,
better
80,
players.
90, 2000. You know, so he's not the best of all times. You know, and
that's just our opinion.
That's our opinion.
Just guys, remember whenever we do these types of videos, like we're saying who's gonna win. This is just our opinion. This is who we think. Right. You can have a different opinion. Like some people think Jordan's the greatest of all time. Some people think Kareem and LeBron are the greatest of all time. Like for instance, this is an example. In my opinion, I think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. I think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. That's just my opinion, though. Right. You can have a different opinion than me. That's okay. It's okay to have a different opinion. Just in my opinion, I think that Jordan's the GOAT. Right. Maybe in his opinion, maybe he thinks LeBron's the GOAT. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hey, everybody got their opinion.
Yeah, okay. I think Jordan, he may think LeBron.
And comment below, who do you think is the GOAT? Is it LeBron James? Is it Michael Jordan? Is it Kobe Bryant?
Hakeem Olajuwon?
Hakeem and stuff? Just yeah. So just comment down below if you get a chance and just let us know what you think. Yeah. All right. Now, who's your number 2?
LeBron James. All right. Now it's time for number one. Who we think is gonna win the MVP award? All right, let's get a little drum rolling in. Who's your number one?
James Harden with averaging over 40 points a game. I think he's
It's
done.
not over. It is 40.
Well,
averaging 40.
sometimes he gets 46 points a game.
Yeah, but that's not his.
I think his average. Yeah, we have to look it up. We'll look it up.
Let's look it up right now. Let's do it. We have a phone.
Yeah.
We have a phone. Oh, by the way, this is also a little proof that we are Rockets fans. Literally, the loading screen on this phone. Look at this. Yes.
Let me see.
The loading screen on this phone is the Houston Rockets. I don't know if you can see that, but look
Yeah,
at
you
that.
can see it right.
Anyway, let's Google it. How many points is Harden averaging? How many points is James Harden averaging?
Let them look at it here.
Here's what I've got for James Harden. A career average of 25.1.
That's not right.
This season. Go about this season.
How many points is James Harden averaging in 2020?
Here's what I've got for James Harden so far.
34.3.
Season average
So
of 33.3.
I thought he was averaging more than that.
Okay. All right. So I was wrong.
It's close to 40. It's close to 40. But he is the leading scorer.
Yeah, he was at one time. But I guess the shutdown.
Well, no, I guess the shutdown. I don't think they're doing now.
Right.
He
So,
can do like
so
30.
34 points a game. Okay. But I still think he could be MVP of the year. Who you think?
Okay,
Please
I
don't say
think
Giannis.
MVP.
Please don't say Giannis.
I mean, I can't say what's not true. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the MVP. He won last year. He's explosive as heck, and he is going to win MVP. Look at that. See, look. You see that right there? That's LeBron James and every other player. Giannis, bang! Dunks on their face. Boom! LeBron James can't stop Giannis. James Harden can't stop Giannis. So no one can stop him. He's an excellent teammate. He's an excellent scorer. Or he's an excellent rebounder. And how many times does a power forward win MVP? That's so rare. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the greatest basketball player of this era, of this generation.
Did he win MVP last year?
He did. He's gonna win back to back.
I don't think so.
I mean, boom! How are you gonna beat that? And then we have LeBron with his little. Think about it, how does it make sense? Two of the MVP candidates that we think, one goes, he does too many steps forward. The other one does too many steps backward, and then he just shoots it.
He makes it like that.
No, he didn't make it. I meant he missed it like this.
No. See, so we'll see what happens, okay? And this guy, he's a big Giannis fan. He even has his shoes.
Actually, yeah.
So Giannis, you be proud of him, even though he's a Rockets fan, but you be proud of him that he has his shoes. He went out and he bought some Giannis shoes. So, and that's very good. So, and he has a jersey on. So he's a big,
everything, guys.
He's a big Giannis fan.
I love Giannis. He's my favorite player. I'm a Rockets fan, but I love Giannis. Yeah, see, look at that. We have a Giannis. Like, I'm pretty sure he has nothing against Giannis.
No. I just don't think he's gonna be a player MVP.
I think he is though.
Yeah, that's
You look at Giannis' shirt, and then I wear these every time to basketball practice. We got the Giannis Greek Freaks. What?
That's cool. He got some nice shoes.
I just realized that this shoe is green.
That's okay.
It just
That's
goes
okay.
through the.
Yeah. The shoes don't look like that, but that's okay.
The shoes don't have green in them, and there's a green screen.
Yeah.
In case you weren't aware, that's not a real basketball. That's a green screen that we made look like a real basketball.
All right.
It looks like it's going in though, like.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, these are the shoes. This is not what it really looks like. That's just what the shoes look like.
Okay.
Just to say, I am a Giannis fan. That's how it works.
All right.
Anyway, make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.
Hey, what's the next? What time we'll come back again? Or
We may do a pregame show for the Celtics and Raptors game. Around 8 o'clock.
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Are we watching that game tonight?
We may. I mean, it's 6:50. We may not. I mean, it depends. We may not. We may. We may.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we already did our videos today, so we may as well There's better games on tomorrow.
Yeah, and we're gonna try at least sometime next week afterwards, maybe have some games. I'm gonna challenge him into some type of different games. I know I talked about it before, but
Look at that.
we're
We
gonna
got
come up,
Rocket jersey, buddy.
we're gonna come up with some games and stuff so we can play and keep this interesting and keep it fun. So just keep on subscribing, keep on watching us, stay tuned, don't miss nothing. We're gonna try to keep you up to date on basketball and pretty soon, like we said before, we're gonna try to watch other sports and keep up to date on other sports as well. too.
Football for sure. I'm actually expecting a Derrick Henry jersey in the mail.
Right.
That's gonna be cool.
So okay, all right.
Anyway, sign you off with a little shot. I missed it. Wait. I missed it. Here. There we go.
All right. We'll see you later. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.